Hi Divas! In my last TEMU order, I promised that I would show you how I am storing my little stickers and little booklets and things like that, and vellum papers to use for junk journaling and art journaling, that kind of thing. I promised you I would show you how I'm storing them. Remember in the last TEMU order I showed you I had gotten some guys to go with the gals. These are all the gals. And believe me, I don't need any more peoples. So, the first thing I want to do is show you the little booklets. Now, these are the four of the little books and 3 of the teeny tiny little books that I just purchased, and I'm about to put them into this. This is a Harbor Freight container that came with a whole bunch of little tiny boxes in it. I'm using the boxes in a different way. So this is the container that I'm using for the actual, for the little booklets. Now, why are they in here and not the other way? Okay, so here is, this is EMMOO Life, Emu Life, and they come in the little, there's 6 of these, and it comes in like, no, there's 12 of them, I'm sorry, there's 12 little booklets in here, and they come with all kinds of little stickers about like blue, brown, green, black, pink, red, all the different colors. They each have a different kind of booklet. There's 50 pieces in each one. And like the black would be like dark sky and things like that in it. And there'd be white and green and pink. So those are all in here. Okay, now I want to show you the little booklets. I've got these 2 are the same. White and black pairs. So they're black and white little, these are in there. They look like books, but they're each individual little cards, sticker cards in there. So that's kind of fun. And these 2 are the same, Notes on Nature. They're the same little cards, but they have nature things. And this is Victoriana type of little sticker cards in here as well. Okay, now I'm going to put in the little books that I just got, and let's see if I can put them up on an edge somehow. Probably not, but they would be fun to put on edge to make them look like books, right? This was one I had gotten before with the stickers and the vellum. So I'm just going to put the big books in here. I'm going to get rid of the plastic. I don't need the plastic. That's the one thing I don't like about getting these things, is all the plastic that comes with them. Oh, that's a double. It's a double, folks. Sorry about that. Sometimes you should look and see what you have before you buy more. That is probably preferable. Put these 2 together since they're the same. And I'm going to put the 3 tiny ones in here that I just showed you. Alright, so that's for the little booklets. And I have one other one that's kind of nautical in here. I think I got it with the last grouping, and I didn't get to show it to you because of the video didn't come out right. So that's one of them. Alright, so those are those. Right. The next is these type of papers. Now, I use these all the time in junk journaling and art journaling, and these are all Monet. I believe I have a Monet booklet here. These booklets come from TEMU as well. Little storage books. And they come flat like this. Right? Take them out of the pack. and they are sewn in. There are 2 signatures of plastic sleeves. They're sealed at the bottom and the sides, and you stick them in the top. Okay. This is big enough for, I think, a 5x7, or this is big enough to hold something that is, let's see, it's a 4x6, 4 inches by 6 inches. So, and there's quite a number of them. I'll show you. These are previous Monets that I had purchased. So I'm going to slip these right in there. What I did was slip a piece of white, just copy paper, printer paper in there. I cut them to size and slipped it in between so I could have some on one side and some on the other. Alright, so I'm going to slip these right in with this. There are so many of them. Look how many you can get. And this is, there's 1 pack of this already in here, and there's 2 packs of the ones in the back already in here. So there's quite a number you can get. I think there's like 50 pages altogether in one booklet. I have those. Some of the postcardy type things I have in these. These are also scrap papers. This is like an old papers type of thing, old postcards, vintage papers, just decreased in size and printed out in vellum form. And these are both vellum and paper stock, kind of like steampunk ephemera. Steampunk ephemera in here, and then there's also nature, and it comes with little pieces of plastic. These, some of them are Alphonse Mucha in here, and then some masterpieces, and these are some of the packaging that they came in with, some of the clear plastic pieces that came in them. Alright, that's that one. I have 2 other little booklets like that. One that has Victoriana in it. I hope you can see, like, Victorian advertisings. There are all kinds of pictures of people. Funny. Edwardian, Elizabethan, some modern ads. Really fun pictures, and there's still some room for that in the back. And another one is basically just like wallpaper prints, like older wallpaper in here. Some like wildflowers, and they're not really wallpaper, it's just plain paper. But there's plenty of those in here as well. Alright, and there's even some extra room in the back for more of those. And they sit fairly flat, unless you stuff them like I stuffed this one. You can label them on the side, so that if you have them on a shelf, in a cabinet somewhere, you label them and they'll be exactly what you need them to be. Then I have some you can get an A5 you can get an A5 3-ring book and get the baseball card size slots in them. And let's see, they have a clear plastic in the middle so that you can put some on one side and some on the other side. So there's basically 8 slots, 2 and 2. These slots, I got these at TEMU as well. These slots are like 2.5 by 3.5. Alright, and they are really good for keeping your sticker collection in. I don't happen to have the small 3-ring binder at the moment that I can get to. to put these in, but I also have some in baseball card books. I'll show you those. Get in there. These are neat too. I got these to put little baggies, when you have the little baggies of diamond painting drills in them. I put the little baggies in here and you can label them on the outside. That is very convenient to put those in. So they're always arranged when you use that. Now I want to show you how I keep my stickers. Okay. Remember in the last TEMU order I showed you I had gotten some guys to go with the gals. These are all the gals. And believe me, I don't need any more peoples. These are the funky style gals. And these are the retro gals by color. So this is like a blue purple. Maybe it would be better if I brought you in. I don't know. I don't know how much you can see. Okay, these are like the blue purples and then the greens. And if I got a second set, some of them I did get 2 sets of. Some of them came on vellum, the clear base behind it, and there's a couple of them on one panel, and they have this extra like advertising stuff with them, like here, I'll show you. Come on, I want to come in the front of this one. Here we go. They look like that. Some of the vellums come like that. They look fine on plain colored paper though. And other ones have a white background, as you can see, and I'm losing one of my gals here. Alright. And there's some in black. And the black vellum. The white bridal. The other blue on white. Different blues on white. Different blue and teal on vellum. Red on white. Different red on white. Red vellum. Pink on white. Pink on vellum. Yellow on white. Another yellow on white. Yellow green. And then we have yellow on vellum. And then we have some modern girls in the back too. See? They have all kinds of modern dress styles on there. I have 2 of those. And then, last time, I got some guys. Some very handsome Ward Cleaver type of guys in raincoats and suits. So I put them in the back of the group. Now I should really put these stylish gals back here with these stylish gals. But those are my Vogues. And the last booklet I want to show you. See if I can get it right side up. By the way, this book and the other 3-ring binder I just showed you are Amy Tangerine binders. These are the psychedelic type of sticker. I don't think you can see them in black light the same way, but they are all kinds of funkadelic things. And on this side, now I do have to bring you out. Okay, on this side you have VW Bus and all kinds of hippie stuff. These are sayings with floral words around them. Sayings and Bible verses with flowers around them. These are celestial with suns and moons. Graphic and then mandalas. I have mandalas in here. I have some modern art like Girl Power or Harley Davidson. I think I might have shown you this one in the last grouping. Some sunflowers. More sunflowers. These are having to do with books and reading. These are gemstones. I believe I showed them to you in a different one. These are all from TEMU. These are little books and houses and floral, like teapots and things like that, and glasses and things. These are like seashore themes. These are modern art. You see a Matisse there. Modern art, they're square. They are all stickers. These are floral. They're kind of like a modern pop floral. It's just a very different kind of set. More of them on that side. And this is angels and people and art, famous art, like masterpieces. Then here's Picasso and a Munch down there. There's a Mucha. Fantastic angels. These are places. 2 sets of the places. And I thought these would be neat for like if you're making bucket list type things. And these are like stamps that go with the different travel places. And the same set, they come in the little boxes. These are some of the, this was one of the little booklets that I took apart. It's the age of things. So these are the white and the vellum stickers, sticker sheets. And here's the same type of thing, but they're like newsprint and papers. And these are like old advertising pieces. And that came in a little booklet too. If I knew I was keeping the booklets the way I do now, I would have left it this way. And these are flowers that are clear, and they have foil, glittery foil on them. They are like pictures of real flowers, real bouquets. There's reds and purple pinks and blues. Now here's some more of the vellum stickers that are, I don't know, they're old ephemera. Some are Elizabethan, some are just floral, some are advertising. There's the picture of Mona Lisa here. And more of those self-same things, only they're smaller, really teeny tiny. And more of the maps and things like that. And they look like dried flowers. There's some road signs, there's some envelopes, some burnt paper, school buses and plants and things like that. So, and some on the back as well. So that's how I keep them. I keep them in your basic baseball card sleeves. There's 9 to a sleeve, and they're double-sided. So that's how I like to keep some of these fun things. Okay, now you've seen my sticker collection. I'm going to add some of these into, probably, they should go in this binder, but this binder's getting a little full, so it'll go in the other one. All right. Well, thank you for sticking around to see my collection. What do you think? Now I have to use all these in things that I can put on my shop, like my journals and things like that. So, all right, I hope you can join me for more. Bye, Divas.